Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Huskies will kick it away, start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking for a gap, it's Contreras. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting off the defender. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Ball handed off. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Washington offense will take over first and
10. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7. And the Huskies come up to the line in a hurry up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns it around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And at first down, they go right back to him. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
But that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The back's got it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on third down. Impressive, and now they get a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Hey, a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Washington 7, Texas 0. Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Miles. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone.
Longhorns will take over. First and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Took contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He'll field it close to midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
Washington offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And he's got it. Already past the first down marker. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Washington 14. Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Miles. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Texas Longhorns will take over. First and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Here's the 2nd down play. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. He stopped, but he gets a first down. No huddle here for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
On the quarterback and the offensive line, they were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0.
That makes the score Washington.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 16, set to kick this one away. Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Miles. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made by the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Lose the ball to the 40-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw yet again. Airing this one out toward the sideline. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, they blow up the play.
And they pick up the first on the ground. tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Silva. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Washington, 21, Texas.
The Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half.
Set to kick this one away. Texas.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. From the pistol formation. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. The Huskies will have to kick this away.
On to kick it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. With the return, it's Miles. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Looking for some space. It's Contreras.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Go.
Here's the handoff on a counter. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the right side on the toss. Fighting him off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They call the draw play here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up third down.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. Looking to chuck it again. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Trying to extend the play. Going to try to use his legs here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
And this time it's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Good enough for first down yardage. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Might have to try the extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking looking to produce a positive drive here. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally out of bounds, though. That's a massive gain to wrap up this third quarter.
The end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Washington 21, Texas 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now here's the toss play. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Huskies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Running play called on 3rd and short. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll ride the back again here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here. The Huskies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Huskies. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown. In this game alone, this guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Nice grab. It's Contreras. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
He's moving out of the pocket now. That's caught. It's Silva. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's picked off. He tried to fire fired the ball into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 20, at the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Texas.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he released it. And it's complete downfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Miles. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to throw again. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Love down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. Now the try for the two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the option play. He's past the mark. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
And the Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Huskies. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 16, set to kick it away. Texas.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over.
Texas Longhorns will take over. 1st and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. On 1st and 10, look at a throw. Pulls it in. It's Silva. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. Able to move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout, and it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back, and I think one thing about this is
You wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 40. Inside the 20. The interception will end it, the final play of the ball game. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.